Hey YouTube, it's Susie's on the scene. Man, we've been in class today, our third and hopefully final day of training. I'm so sick of training. I don't know why we always have to do this stuff. And we just went to training earlier this year. They called us going over some changes, and man, them folks going through their book talking about we put a period here and we made this box bigger, and man, that ain't no change. Not no change that's gonna help some. But whatever. Anyway, police everywhere. Anyway, since we've been bored in class, me and my friend Christian, right? We was like, man, and then it's this dude in our class, right? He sits, when we in the work area, he sits on the road next to ours. And he always walking around, looking at folks and grinning, and he's just a weirdo. He kind of cool, but he kind of weird at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And I think he a pervert. I told him he was a bad guy, and he always doing stuff he ain't got no business doing. And he be like, "Where you get that from?" I was like, I done heard a whole bunch of stuff about you. I ain't do that. Okay, you ain't do that. He's the type of guy that when he talking to you, he don't hardly ever look in your face. He looking at your boobs, at your coochie print, at your butt, you know, your hips, whatever. I mean, I'm like, man, that is creepy. Like you a rapist or something. I ain't tell him that. One day he probably gonna make me mad and I might tell him, but I don't just talk to him a whole lot. I just speak to him and be like, you staying out of trouble? And then he be like, I don't know. Anyway, him and my friend Christian, he tried to talk to her. You know, they had exchanged numbers a while back. And then she figured out how he was. And then when she was telling her mom about him, I think she introduced him to her mama. And then her mama was like, that's that dude that was looking at my boobs. So he's a pervert. So he just look at everybody's boobs. He don't care how old you are, how big, how little. He's just looking at something on you. And my thing is, I know guys do that, heck, women do that, but glancing and you doing it so obvious where everybody say, that's the one that look at your stuff all the time. I mean, that mean you extreme. If that's how people describe you, you know the tall, light-skinned dude that be looking at everybody. Oh, yeah, I know you talking about. That's how they describe him. So, I mean, it's not a good thing. So, anyway, Lucretia had changed her number before. She had changed her number since the last time she talked to him, right? So, we sitting in class, he's sitting over there laughing and giggling. I guess somebody else was texting. So she was like, I'm gonna text him. I was like, what you gonna say, right? She was like, I don't know, what should I say? I said, ask him, do he want some of this monkey? And she asked him, right? And he's like, who is this? And then I said, tell him this monkey on the stick. And he was like, okay. And he said something about, you ready now? Or something like that. And I'm knowing he didn't know who it was. Cause we kept looking at him, trying to see was he gonna look around, try to figure out who it was. Cause ain't no telling who else in the class got his number. I know one other girl got his number. Cause I remember he used to talk to her every day. But I don't know, you know, who else may have his number, whatever. But anyway, he said, what else you like? He said, and I told her, I said, you asked him, do he like hairy monkeys? And he was like, well, send me a picture. Did he say send him a picture? Or did he say, I don't know what he said after that. I can't remember what he said. Because I'm sitting there trying to read, you know, the text that she sent him, right? Or as he responded. So, she said, I like it. I said, tell him that you like it from the back in a tree, but he got to hold on to you. So you won't fall. And she said it right. I know he tripping, because we kept looking at him. I said, he rubbing his head, because she was trying not to make eye contact with him. I'm looking. I'm peeking at him. And she said, what he doing? Is he laughing? I said, he grinning. And he grinning and he rubbing his head like that. And she's like, what else? What else? What else? I was like, and he said, oh yeah, he said, I said, tell her that he gotta rub some banana pudding on it. And then something else. Then he said, well, send me a pic then, right? So we Google. I said, she said, what kind of picture I'm saying? I ain't sending no picture of me. I said, she said, okay, she's going with her Google, right? She said, what kind of picture should I send him? I said, send him a hairy monkey. Not like, monkey. Yeah, you know. So she found a picture of this girl, kind of her skin color, but you could tell by her thighs that, you know, she was small or whatever. But she had a big bush, a big old bush, right? Can y'all see me? She had a big old bush, right? So it was just, you know, from the waist down type of picture, right? And she sent that to him, and then we were sitting there like, I don't know why I took this picture and put it on the internet. But anyway, that's beside the point. She sent that to her, and it took a long time for her to respond. She said, what is he doing? I said, he ain't doing nothing. He's just sitting there looking. Looking around. I said, he trying to figure out, who the heck is this? Sending me this stuff. He said, it was so funny. And so she said, okay, later on that day, once we get out of class work, we went back to our team. And she said she walked by him when he was standing at the copy machine. And he was just mumbling to my man, it's a lot of craziness going on today, man. And then she said she almost bust out laughing, but she walked away from him real fast. And I'm like, you think he thought I said, you think that he know it's you? She like, nah, because he ain't really say that. And that was funny. But then later on, last night, right, she said, he keep texting me. I said, what he saying? She said, well, he said yuck to the hairy picture. And then he said, well, send me a video of you getting out the tub. I'm like, oh, yeah, pervert. For real. I'm like, he don't even know who this is. Like, and then he gonna say yuck because it's all of her. But then he gonna talk about, send me a picture of you getting out the tub. I'm like, that's gross. And then she was like, man, I don't even have the energy to keep up with this. I said, man, just ignore him then. So she was like, well, I'm just gonna say, I'm so sorry. I've been texting the wrong person. And then he said, does you feel stupid or whatever? And I'm like, man, he should feel, if only he knew who it was, he would feel stupid or whatever. If only he knew, he would feel stupid. So, she said, I got to tell him. I'm like, don't tell him I did nothing. Because she said, dang, it's dark. Hold on, y'all. She said, whenever me and her walk by him, we need to just start singing, monkey on the stick, monkey on the stick, stick, monkey on the stick, monkey on the stick. I said, I ain't doing that. I said, he ain't gonna be looking at me crazy all the time. She said, you are the crazy one. You the one told me to say that. I said, you the one who talking about text him. I I was just giving you stuff to say. But anyway, it was just stupid. And she said she was gonna say, well, you, somebody been playing a joke on you or whatever. I'm hoping she ain't say who she was. I'm hoping she didn't say, well, this Chris, I've been playing with you, whatever. And if she did say who she was, I hope she didn't say that Susie said nothing. Don't say Susie said nothing, because I don't want him looking at me crazy. He already been looking at my boobs and looking at my crotch print. Well, he can't hardly see my crotch because of my belly, but I'm just saying, he be looking everywhere right in my face. And I don't I ain't got time for that. I don't need him looking at me crazy, walking by my desk like he do her, talking about, man, I'm cold, man. I sure wish I could get warm between there and all that old gross stuff like that. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm like this. If we already got something going on and you say stuff, you know, a guy say something like that to me, I'm laughing and giggling because I'm like, yeah, boy, you so stupid. Or if I like you and if I want to do that with you, yeah, it's cool. But if I don't even look at you like that, I ain't studying you. I already know you would do this with whoever you run across or whoever would allow you to do this with them. That ain't no turn on. So that's gross. Go on about your business. And it ain't that he no ugly dude. He ain't no ugly dude. You know, like I say, he got a little swagger about him. It's just, you know, he do it with everybody. And he ain't really just looking for no relationship. He just want to bang. And that's not cool. That is not cool at all. But entertainment for yesterday. I don't know what we're gonna do today. That is all. I'm gonna talk to you good people later.